take an hour to 2 hours in the morning, take an hour to 2 hours in the afternoon, and only work on projects that are about improving your business.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee Talk. I'm so excited to be joined with today's special guest, who's an innovator in the spa and wellness community. She's here to share her advice on how to grow as a leader and build a winning brand. Hannah Duncan began her career in the beauty and wellness industry over 16 years ago, launching some of the largest brands in the industry, including RevitaLash, GLAMGLOW, Marula Oil, and Smileactives. Most recently, Hannah has launched her own CBD brand, Well Products, which can be found in over 700 spas nationwide and sold in 8 countries. So Hannah, welcome to Coffee Talk. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Well, before we hear from Hannah, guys, don't forget to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to our MSI YouTube channel so you never miss out on a future Coffee Talk and amazing special guest. Okay, Hannah, ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Awesome. So what are some of the trends that are taking shape in the industry and the leaders that need to really think about?
Yeah, absolutely. So post-COVID, if you want to call it post-COVID, ever since COVID, everyone's been talking about wellness, self-care, that kind of thing. It was always in our vocabulary, but now it's really gone mainstream. So it's all about at-home self-care. So even though we're a service-oriented environment, spas and salons, we want to make sure that we're giving the clients the tools to take home with them to really carry on that self-care.
One thing that I want to ask you is what would you say are some of the recommendations that you would give then to spa and salon owners who are looking to then build their brand?
So right now it's all about, the way that the industry is working right now is there's not enough people to help out at the salon, right? So you're taking less clients than normal, which means that maybe I would usually go in every 4 weeks, but now I go in every 6 weeks. It's also kind of a thing where people are not wanting to spend as much time in the spa salon because of COVID. They're still worried about, germs, right? So what you're going to want to do to expand your brand and also make more retail dollars, because if they're only coming in every 6 weeks, that's probably 2 services a year that you're missing out on for them right now. So you want to create any kind of kits, talk to your vendors about kits that they're offering that you can then send the client home with. So that could be anything from deep conditioning for their hair, any kind of videos that maybe you offer on a Facebook Live on how to do your hair for the summer, how to do braiding, things like that. But then they have to come in and buy the kit to go with the Facebook Live you're doing. Same thing with like live facials, where the owner or national educator of a skin line, you can go online and do the facial live with them every Tuesday night. What else are we doing Tuesday night? This is a great way to like fill those books and get more retail dollars. But it's also offering another service to your clients that just gives that added value and makes you the leader of their self-wellness.
I actually really like that. And I have to say that I think that if anybody had ever given me a video after I left for a service or even something that I can join into in the world of social media, girl,
Right.
sign me up.
Yeah, right. Like, don't we all say, like, why is my hair never going to look like this again once you leave the salon? You're like, why
Yes.
is it never this bouncy, And so if
Mhm.
someone did a Tuesday night call or, whatever, a Facebook Live or something on how to make your hair like salon ready or post salon, um, everyone would show up for this. They would buy all the products, that's just what we do. Our stylists, our estheticians, they're our therapists. If they tell us to do something, we do it. You got to take advantage of that relationship and give them more. We all want it.
Gotcha. So with that in mind, what do you believe that why do you believe that reimagining the workplace helps lead to better business results then?
So because the world's working like this now, then the hours are changing. So sometimes, for instance, people are only opening Thursday or Wednesday through Saturday, or some people have now changed to where they were closed on Sundays, they're now doing Thursday through Sunday. So your whole kind of equilibrium, your time schedule has completely changed now. So you can't just live by, because your brain still thinks 9 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever that 9 to 5 was to you. The 9 to 5 is metaphorical. We all know this, right? So it's all about like how you're using that time, how you're scheduling your life around that time. So I do this in two ways. Number one, get rid of the concept of there's a beginning and end to your day. There's no such thing. We know this. There never has been, but now it's worse because you're kind of thrown off in your time. Because you know that at 7 a.m. you're checking your emails with your coffee, and at 8 p.m. you're checking your emails with your wine. Like this is just like what happens, right? And so why are we then we're all stressed out because we go into the office because we think we need to be in the office, or we go into the salon or the spa because we need to. We're out on the floor because we think we need to. Why? Who told us this? There's no reason why we need to have to, right? So if you're the business owner, you have to rethink your day as far as when do I actually need to be in the office, or when do I need to be on the floor? If your salon, let's say, is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., do you have to be there 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the floor? If you're stylist, probably, you know. But if you don't need to be, then come in from 11 to 3 so that you can make sure you're helping cover the front desk lunch or whatever you need to do, whenever you think you need to be there when you're most useful to your team. But then get your other stuff done, those other bookend hours. Number two is what are you doing? How are you scheduling your day? So let's say you are either a stylist at a salon or an esthetician at a spa that you work at and own, okay? You have to also get the operations done in your day. You have to hire, you have to HR, you have to payroll, you have to all these things. What I suggest to everyone, and this is to the leaders of the biggest corporations, I just did this whole training with them in November. Take an hour to 2 hours in the morning, take an hour to 2 hours in the afternoon, and only work on projects that are about improving your business. This is not payroll time. This is not answering emails, nothing. You're going to keep the plan. So it's even if it's just 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the afternoon. And I say to separate it that way because no one's going to die in an hour. Okay. They can ask their questions and tell you you're running out of something in 60 minutes. Okay. So if you have that closed door time for yourself, then you only concentrate on improving your business. So maybe that's making a social media calendar. That's maybe placing some ads to hire another front desk person, training, you know, anything like that, making TikToks, whatever it is, whatever is going to improve your business, grow it, or even just help kind of organize you operationally.
So, with all of these hours, right, something that I would love for the viewers to be able to know is as leaders, then why is delegation so important then to productivity and employee morale?
Okay, I love this part. Okay, so delegating is hard. And I know that personally because I'm a control freak about my own stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll just do it myself. It'll take me longer to explain to you, right? But what happens is that I'm always doing it. And it's something so stupid. So if you are delegating someone that this is not their job title, but for some reason they always do it. Like, for instance, there's probably always someone in the salon or spa who doesn't have anything to do with this, but somehow is always the one telling you that you're out of something. Okay. They're always letting you know. They're always saying, why don't we redo the shelves like this? This is your person is going to be in charge of your inventory. And maybe it's not all the inventory. Maybe it's just your retail inventory, because you don't want to make it like a whole nother job for them if that's not their job. But if you just say, look, can you do me a favor? Make sure that this wall always looks good and let me know if I'm running low. Maybe you do a count once a week, something like that. or she works with someone whose job that is, part of like their operational job. It's also fun because you can say, hey, you can also make like a spotlight area of the retail area to feature a product, and make sure you talk to everyone around and make sure like you guys all have your ideas, but you be in charge of setting up that product for our retail feature of the week. So what's happened is you've created like this team kind of a situation where she's going to now go and talk to the entire team to say, hey, what should we highlight this week? And then everybody gets involved and they feel part of it, right? They feel like they're also in control and their opinion matters, right? I also have a thing, and I can go a whole nother coffee talk about social media marketing. And I do want to touch on this, please, about growing your business. But, the last thing that you have time for, you want to do it, you never have time for it, is social media. And you have a whole bunch of millennials that work for you, whether the front desk or their attendants or they're the girl that sweeps up the hair, that are totally on Instagram and TikTok and make videos in their spare time with their friends that can totally do some cool videos for you. And if you put them in charge and just say, listen, you come up with a schedule of 3 or 4 or 5 videos you're going to do for me a week, that'll be part of your job. And you just approve the subject matter by me. I approve it before you post it, but you're in charge. From now on, you're in charge. Oh my God. Like, they'll lose their mind. And it's amazing how talented they are, because the way that Instagram and TikTok work is you're not supposed to edit it, right? It's supposed to be real. So that's another way. And then, of course, they'll get in all the stylists and everything. And it's also a great way to not only showcase how fun your salon is and spa, how creative everyone is, but like how approachable they are. So if you are looking for more staff, then that's the younger generation coming in to your salon and spa.
I actually like that, right? It's providing that value about why it was productive, but also giving us some really great tips on what the viewers can absolutely do. So, Hannah, I just want to say thank you so much for all your incredible advice. And thank you so much for joining us for this amazing Coffee Talk episode. I'm so excited that you were here with us.
Thank you.
As always, guys, don't forget to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our MSI YouTube channel so you never miss out on a future Coffee Talk and MSI updates. I'll see you guys next time on Coffee Talk. Bye, guys.